Hi everybody, I'm Sherry and I'm a dog groomer and I make videos of dogs being groomed. My 3 o'clock dog is here and she is a 10-month-old Yorkie puppy. Before I cut her hair, I'm using shampoo and conditioner. I'm trying to hold my phone and put on conditioner at the same time, and it's not easy. I'm starting out her haircut by shaving the pads of her feet with a 30 blade. So this is only her second haircut of her life. With their last dog they used to bring here, they used to do a Westie cut. And we do a Westie cut on her too, except this time we're going shorter. Her mother wants a 7 blade on her back. Last time I did a 4 blade on her back. So it's a little bit shorter this time. But she still wants the skirt long. Well, I've been grooming 30 years. You would think I know how to do a Westie cut, and I do. But I'm questioning myself, where exactly does the line on the skirt go? Well, I'm looking in my book. The thing about dogs' haircuts, these are pets, these are not show dogs, and basically, I can do whatever I want. Or I should say, I can do whatever the owner wants, and everybody likes something different. And as you can see, I'm just trimming up her tail. I'm spraying a little conditioner on her hair so it's soft when I brush it out. Let me just warn you, I think I am the slowest groomer in the world. This dog's haircut should be pretty fast and easy. It took me an hour and a half. So when the lady came in, I looked at her and I was like, does she have mats in her hair? And the lady said, oh no. Well, I was right. There are little mats all in her skirt. I'm not one of those groomers that'll rip out mats or brush out mats. I use my thinning shears or I just cut them out. And to be honest, I don't care what the dog looks like. I mean, I want them to look good, but I'm not trying to cause pain every time the poor dogs come in. And also, I'm not trying to get bit. So I try to be as gentle as possible, and she never did snap at me for all these little mats that I had to brush out. That's pretty good. I'm just trimming up her feet, the bottoms of her feet, and between her toes. I'm using my curved scissors to make her foot nice and round. Her underarms were all matted, so instead of torturing her or risking cutting her skin, I'm just going to shave these out. It really won't look that bad. I mean, you'll probably be able to notice, but it's not that bad. I'm also shaving her belly out in her female area. I found another mat. Any tangles that I miss, I will find with my comb. There's another one. Nail trimming is included in the grooming. And her mom says she does not want me to hollow out the back legs. So I'm leaving some hair on the insides. I guess she went to a groomer once and they shaved out the whole back end. They may have done like a schnauzer cut, then maybe that's why. And imagine that, there's mats under the other arm. So I'm shaving part of it and I'm using thinning shears for the other part and brushing it out. I'm trimming under her chest with my chunkers. I shaved the tips of her ears and I'm just trimming them up. And the big moment she's been waiting for, I'm trimming her eyes so she can see again. I'm shaving out the corners of her eyes. She was a little wiggly, so I just give a little correction. I just make a little sound, and she stopped moving. Remember, this is only her second haircut ever, so the loud buzzing of the clipper can be very scary for dogs. I'm using a number 3 blade on her head. Fun fact, last time she was here, her mother told me she wanted a longer face, right? So I did that and I put a note on her file that she likes a longer face. So I thought I was supposed to leave the face longer this time. But apparently she doesn't like that. And honestly, I don't like the faces longer either, but I don't know. So when she picked her up, I had to redo her face. So I sent her back out to the car because nobody is allowed to stay while I'm grooming, especially a puppy, because she'd just be too wiggly and too excited and will want to leave. But she did good. After her mother walked back out, she calmed right back down, and I just trimmed up the bottom of her face and made it shorter, and actually it did look better. I'm just blending in her skirt with my curved chunkers and spraying a little more conditioning spray on her and wiping her off with a fragrance-free baby wipe. I'm wiping her eyes out with some water. little white spot back here on her skirt. I'm just trying to blend it in. And the big moment. It's time to dress her up, and her little flower bandana slips right over her collar. I make the bandanas for all the dogs that are groomed here. Isn't she beautiful? Now it's time to redo her face. She thought she was leaving. Well, not so fast. I like Yorkie's face is really short and round, but it's hard to know what somebody else is thinking. As you can see, there's a little wavy curl on this one side of her face. It's just not going to look even, just because the way the hair grows.